We're just going to look at the formatting of a section of this ebook. As you can see, we've got this lap panel fencing, we've got the photo here, and we've got some nice paragraphs explaining the text. Now, when this information was pasted in, well, first of all, we've got closed-board fencing up there. As you can see, it's not an effective title for this section, so we're going to sort that out in a moment. And when this text has been pasted in from the Notepad document or Word document or whatever document you're creating your content in, as you can see, all the lines are split up and the formatting is wrong, so we just need to go in and sort that out. So I'll just close this this PDF. So what I've done to get this formatting right, we've got this lap panel fencing, which is the title of this section, and I've selected heading 2, which is up here. And I've also adjusted the text so that it creates these nice short paragraphs. Short paragraphs help people get the information easier. It's easier to read. Even if you split up a paragraph talking about the same subject, generally sort of 3 or 4, 5 maybe lines in each paragraph makes it easier to read. So we've got this closed-board fencing section, so I'm going to highlight that, and up here I'm going to change it from normal text to heading 2. I'll just go and double check we've got heading 2 on that one. Yep, that's heading 2. And what I've also done, I've put an extra return after lap panel fencing, and I'll put an extra return in front of lap panel fencing. So we've got this closed board fencing. Put an extra return in there, and I'm going to put an extra return in there, just so that gives me a nice gap, and then we can check that out in the PDF in the finished version. Now this text here, this has gone on to the wrong line, so I'm just going to go in, sort that out. Can take a little bit of time, but we need to sort that out. Got an extra couple of spaces going on now, so we'll just sort that out. So I'm just going to split this paragraph up a little bit more, so that's cool. See what I'm doing, we're just making these paragraphs nice. So now we've got our new section, closed board fencing. So I'm just going to convert that into a PDF just to make sure those 2 pages, my closed board fencing and my lap panel fencing pages, look good. File, download as PDF. So here we have the finished pages in the PDF. We've got the lap panel fencing there, got a nice gap in between the text and the picture, and then we've got a nice gap between the picture and then the text underneath it. Closed board fencing, the gaps looking the same, and that's looking nice. So then what you need to do is then go through. We've got a whole blank page here, so in your Google Docs file, you just need to go in and close that gap up, and then obviously repeat the formatting for picket fencing. We've got the gap in between the picture and the text is good there. The gaps in between all the pictures and the text below look pretty good. I just want to go through, check all them, and then go back, format all your headings. Now I just converted this ebook to a PDF, converted my Google Docs document to a PDF just before this, and I noticed there there were a few completely blank pages, which was obviously something had gone wrong with the formatting. So what I've done a few things which we'll go over in a moment, and that has now sorted out this formatting. We still need to go back in and update all these titles, making those formatting heading 2, picket fencing, post and rail farm fencing. All those still need sorting out, which we're going to do, or which you can do. And obviously again, this text where it's gone on several different lines, broken up the paragraphs, again that still needs sorting out, which we can do. But we do not now have any blank pages in the middle of it. I've moved this picture, split that up a little bit. I mean, you can put that there, or you can turn it around a little bit. Maybe we need a little bit of another return in there before any, just to so the text is not too close to the picture. But the formatting is looking good. Now this section on this page here is on a new page. Now if you've got enough room underneath the last page, which is stock fencing, I would take that insert page break out and move that up onto that other page. There's no reason why this small little section needs to be on its own, as there's plenty of space on this page. You could put that in there. So let me just go back and show you what I did to get rid of those blank pages that were in the document. So we're back on the document, and we've got these insert page breaks. See these lines across are the page breaks. Now previously there were a few spaces in between the text above it, the text above these page breaks. There were quite a few spaces above them, so I've taken all the spacing out prior to these page breaks. So previously it looked something like that. I've gone through and I've taken all the spacing out. Again, this one looks something like that. I've taken all the spacing out and I've put the page break directly after the last bit of text that is going to end up on the previous page. Hope that makes sense. So as you can see, there are no gaps between the page break and the text above it. So I've done that. That's now sorted out the formatting. All we need to do now is go through the document, making sure all these titles of each section are in the formatting heading 2.